I'm sure you've heard this quote before. Whatever you think, you'll get, or whatever you think will happen. And some people even say whatever you believe will happen. But let's see and let's understand belief. What does belief? How is it formed? How can it be changed? How to identify? Okay, so this is what we are going to talk here today throughout this video. Okay, we're gonna understand belief better. We're gonna see how to identify your current belief. Okay, how to change it and how a belief is formed. So since we are talking here about belief, let's design a brain in the board. Not a good designer. I'm gonna do my best. So we're gonna design a brain. All right. So design a brain. Jesus. All right. So let's assume that is a brain, right? So for the purpose of this video, we're gonna divide the brain. Not always. We're gonna divide it here. I'm gonna let the space here. I'm gonna explain you in a minute. So here we have the subconscious mind. And here we have the conscious mind. Okay? So for you to understand belief, how is it formed, we must understand first what is the purpose of each of these parts of the brain. So what is the purpose of the conscious mind and what is the purpose of the subconscious mind? Okay? So Neville Goddard said, the conscious mind, this is what a person knows. And the subconscious mind, this is what a person is. Okay? So, why am I defining the purpose of each of it? Because a belief always starts with an idea. Okay? A belief always starts with an idea, or we can call it thoughts. Okay? So a belief always starts with an idea or a thought. Now, this thought can be an auto suggestion, or it can be from someone else. It might be an authority. It might be a friend. It might be your environment. It might be something you perceive. So this thing is not an auto suggestion. It's something from the outside. Okay? So we're going to call it hetero suggestion. Okay? Now, a belief always starts, like we say, with an idea, or we can call it thought. Okay? It might be from yourself, something that you're telling yourself, right? Like we call that self-talk. Self-talk. Talk. Which is something that you're telling yourself, or it can be from the outside. Something that another person does. It might be from your friends, from the family, from your environment, from your boss, from your teacher. So it's from the outside. Now, whenever this idea or thoughts come into your brain, so this is your brain, there are a couple of things that happen. So whenever the idea enters the brain, since you are conscious human being, you're a conscious human being, so the idea first goes to your conscious mind. Okay? So why the idea have to come first to your conscious mind? Okay? Why does that happen? For you to understand that, we must know what is the content of each of these. So what is the content of your conscious mind, or what is the content of your subconscious mind? Okay? So what is the content of the conscious mind? So the conscious mind, Mark, can you bring the paper? So I'm gonna show you here. Just gonna get a paper. Thank you. By the way, I have Mark here. Go ahead and follow his YouTube channel. It's called Spiritual Whisper. Okay, he's a very good guy doing a very good job. So we're gonna erase that here. Okay, gonna erase that. So what is the content of the conscious mind? The conscious mind has this thing on it. So we have past experiences, we have past observation, and we have learned knowledge. Okay? And then on the subconscious mind, we have here emotional storage. Okay? So on your conscious mind, you have past experiences, past observation, and learned knowledge. Okay? So on your conscious mind, you're going to have the thing that you experience in life, the thing that you perceive in life with your five senses, and learn knowledge. What you read from a book, what you heard from a friend, all the knowledge that you got from school, from the university, all of them is stored here on the conscious mind. Okay? Now, whenever the idea that is going to become a belief come here from the conscious mind, what does the conscious mind do? The conscious mind is like a gatekeeper. So we have a positive sign and a negative sign. So whenever an idea comes into the conscious mind do what we call the logical thinking. So it analyzes the information. Or the idea, the information, the suggestion. Okay? Now, how does it analyze it? It analyzes it based on your previous experiences with life, based on your previous observation, and based on the knowledge that you've got from school, from a book, from a person. Okay? Now, whenever the conscious mind analyzes the information and accept it as true with a certain feeling, with repetition, this idea goes into your subconscious mind. I'm gonna give you an example. If I say to Mark, "You're a very dumb person, man," so what does Mark should do? Mark should analyze this information with previous experiences, observation, and learned knowledge. Okay? So if Mark accepts the information as true with a certain feeling, and if I tell Mark this a number of times, okay, so this idea is gonna come down here to the subconscious mind of Mark. Okay, so Mark gonna believe that he's a dumb person. I had to erase the brains. I'm gonna make another brain. Jesus, this is not working. All right. I hope guys you see their brain, but it's not working. Very bad. All right. So subconscious mind, conscious mind. Okay. And we have the idea. And we have the belief. Perfect. Now, an idea, like I said, is a suggestion from yourself or from another person. The idea goes straight to your conscious mind, and your conscious mind analyzes it based on your previous experiences with life, previous observation, or learned knowledge. And then it goes down, if accepted as true, it goes down to your subconscious mind. And then and over time, with frequency, it's become a belief. Okay? Now, uh, you can extrapolate that to any area of your life. Okay? If you can take this idea that you're a smart person, you're a rich person, or life is hard, life is dangerous. All of these are all ideas or suggestions. Okay? Now, when people say what you think or what you believe, you'll get. I was I was thinking the other day, whatever you think, you'll get. Most people don't understand this quote, or I don't know, this formula. Okay? Because they think that the fact of thinking or believing will get them what they want. And it doesn't work that way. Okay? The only way for you to get a physical result is for you to do a physical action. Okay? Now a physical action is being energized by your subconscious mind. So how does your subconscious mind makes you take a particular type of action? Through habit. Okay? So the belief that you have about yourself, about your environment, about your wife, your husband, your boss, about prosperity, this belief that you have, that you've accepted with a certain degree of feelings, of emotion that you've accepted as true, these are the beliefs that are gonna guide your subconscious mind to certain habit. Okay? And this habit, they are going to give you a certain physical results. Okay? So the fact of thinking or believing itself is not going to get you any results. Okay? Now the belief that you have in your subconscious mind, they are going to provide you with a certain habit so you can take a particular type of action. Okay? Now, how do we change a belief on this process here? How do we change a belief? We can change a belief starting from how we analyze the idea. And this is where the importance of reading books, the importance of a good environment, the importance of going to school or to the university. This is the importance of it. Because you're providing your conscious mind with new information. So the conscious mind can analyze any idea, any suggestion that is coming through it. Okay? Because remember, the conscious mind analyzes the information, okay, that is coming to it with your past experiences, your past observation, and your learned knowledge. This is the reason that you have to learn new book, so you can analyze better the information you're getting. Okay? And that way you can accept the ones that you need, so they can go to your subconscious mind, and you can develop a certain habit so you can have the thing you want. Now you might be asking, why there is some people that know the thing, so that they've read the books, they went to the seminars, they went to college, and they are not doing the thing? Because 95%, the reason is because 95% of what you do on a daily basis are determined by your subconscious mind. 95% of the thing you do on a daily basis are determined by your subconscious mind. Okay? So you might be asking, why does that happen, Jerry? So that happened because the subconscious mind does that through habit, so I can save my marker is not working, but it can save what we call cognitive energy. Let me see if I can write it here. It's not working, but it's called cognitive energy. Okay? So your subconscious mind always works through habit. So your brain can save what we call cognitive energy. So you don't have to think. That's the way it works. Okay? That's the reason, even though you have the information, you cannot act on it because you do not act based on what you know. You act based on what is on your subconscious mind, based on what you are. Remember, earlier in this video, I said the conscious mind is what you know. The subconscious mind is what you are. Okay? So there is no lie on the subconscious mind. Whatever is on your subconscious mind is what you're doing right now. Okay? So you have to change the belief. Okay? So your habits can change. So you can have different results. Okay? So I hope you get that from this video and you go ahead and change the way you analyze information. Okay? And the way you accept things with certain feeling. And there is something more I have to show you here. Let me just borrow this. That I erase this. There is something more I have to show you. All right. So like we said, the idea that comes that you accept as true in the conscious mind goes to your subconscious mind. But there are some exceptions. There are some exceptions. Okay? Where the ideas comes directly from your subconscious mind. There are some exceptions where the ideas, the suggestion, they come directly from your subconscious mind. Now you might be asking, what are these exceptions? One of them is a baby. Okay? I think it's a baby here until, let's say, 7 years old. Because this type of baby do not have this function like working normally, like working maturely. Okay? So this function of thinking, they don't have it working as it should be. Okay? So whatever thing that you're telling a baby, okay, at this age, until 70 years old, normally it goes directly into the subconscious mind. Now, there's also another exception where an idea can goes directly without passing on the conscious mind to your subconscious mind. The other exception is big emotion. Now, guys, you know what our biggest emotion? We have excitement. We have shame. We have fear. Okay? So, whenever I'm telling something to Mark, for example, and that thing I tell Mark, make Mark feel either excited or with shame or fearful, this idea goes directly, guys, remember that, directly to the subconscious mind. Why? Why does that happen, Jerry? That happens because in your brain, there's a part in your brain called amygdala. Amygdala. Okay? So this part in your brain is automatically activated whenever you're feeling a big emotion like excitement, fear, shame. And what do you think happen when the amygdala is activated? Whenever the amygdala is activated, there's another part of your brain called the prefrontal cortex. So the prefrontal cortex, this part right here, is what allows you to think, okay, to analyze. So whenever the amygdala is activated, you cannot think. Whenever Mark is excited, Mark cannot think. Whenever Mark feels shame, you cannot think. Okay? So whenever you're not thinking, you're not analyzing, so the idea goes directly to your subconscious mind. Okay? So let me walk you through here. I'm gonna erase that. Yeah. Okay. So whenever you're feeling this big emotion, okay, the idea or the suggestion goes directly to your subconscious mind. Let's say I tell to your, or I tell to let's see here, to a student, okay, you're a dumb person, man. How could you do that? And the student looking at all the people in the classroom and is feeling shame, okay, because the student does not want to feel inferior, okay, because the student does not want to feel bad of all these people around him. So the shame automatically goes to his subconscious mind and is stored. And I'm gonna tell you here why any emotion, any big emotion. Remember, I said the subconscious mind. This is the emotional storage. This is where all your emotion is being stored. Why does this happen? This happen because your subconscious mind, whenever a bad emotion is stored here, bad emotion, the subconscious mind stored it so it can prevent you from doing that again. I'm gonna give you an example. If I take my hand and I put it in the fire, okay, I'm gonna burn. So this emotion is a bad emotion and automatically gonna be saved in my subconscious mind. So I don't do that again. Okay, that's the importance of the subconscious mind storing emotion. Now, let's say a good emotion. Okay, subconscious mind, good emotion. So let's say I have Mark here, and I say, Mark, you're a very smart person, and Mark feel excited. Okay, so Mark feel excited. So this emotion is being stored, okay, in the subconscious mind. So whatever thing Mark was doing at the time I told him he was a very smart person, Mark gonna have this tendency of doing it again. And this is what we call abuse of drug and alcohol. Okay? Because the subconscious mind stores it. And you're gonna have this tendency of doing it again. And if it was a bad emotion, you're gonna have this tendency of not doing it again. So it's gonna prevent you from doing it again. Okay, it's very important for you to understand that and to understand all this process on how belief is formed, how you can change it. Okay, so a good way to program your subconscious mind is through emotion, through good emotion. Okay, and that's the reason most people don't understand that. That's the reason Neville Goddard said you have to feel like you already got the thing. Why? Because there's a law called the law of reversibility. And I'm going to let me know in the comment if you would like me to go in detail on why never gotta say you have to achieve, you have to feel of the thing like you already achieve it. Okay. And this is because of the law of reversibility. Let me know in the comment if you would like me to do my next video explaining in details the law of reversibility. But in the meantime, go ahead and understand this process on how a belief is formed, okay? So you can change and accept and choose your belief, okay? Do the most you can so you can choose the belief that serves you. Remember, nothing is true except the thing that your subconscious mind accept as true. Thank you very much.